The Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development has disbursed 5,743 billion shillings for the first quarter of the fiscal year budget 2019-2020. Now, over the last 3 years, the Ministry of Finance has been committed to timely release of funds for improved service delivery in the public sector.
The money released by the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development represents 28.7% of the approved Government of Uganda budget and also re-emphasizes the commitment to deliver public services and the achievement of the projected 6.3% GDP growth for the financial year 2019-2020.
The government budget, excluding debt, treasury operations, excluding financing local government and Karuma and Isimba Dam and the Bank of Uganda capitalization, is 19 trillion, which we have spent. A total of is 19.9 trillion, approximately 20 billion. A total of 5.7 billion has been released for quarter one expenditure. This represents 28.7% of the approved budget, excluding external financing, appropriation in aid, and debt and whatever. In other words, in order to facilitate implementation and execution of programs, if you think about it, there are 4 quarters. We should have released maximum 25, but we have gone beyond what we call accelerated release.
Keith Mwakanizi was addressing the press in Kampala. He urged accounting officers to pay service providers on time to avoid accumulation of arrears. However, concerns were raised by the civil society about supplementary budgets as well as the utilization of funds from government by government entities.
We have the whole issue of supplementary budgeting. One of the biggest challenges we are finding out is that last year's financial year, some supplementary budgeting were extremely unprecedented. We would like you to let us know if you are going to institute any measures to avoid supplementary budgeting, considering the fact that we are entering into a very busy period in terms of elections. PS 350 billion were returned to Treasury. We are yet to see you taking action on those who returned the money. Like you have rightly said, why have they bring money if they actually planned for it?
I think I have failed. But I'm also proud that the rest have been thoroughly well done. Because supplementary expenditures, I need further to discuss with the powers. Supplementary expenditures are not implementation issues. They are policy measures under the Constitution of Uganda. So when the Minister of Finance or Cabinet says we are giving a supplementary expenditure, I know a number of you are not very kind to me on that one. I think I overcommitted myself at that time. What do? We dance around. But certainly it is indiscipline. Supplementary expenditures other than emergencies are budget indiscipline. Now, how we deal with this animal is a matter that is a concern to all of us.
Uganda's projected 6.3% growth will peg on the commercialization of agriculture, industrialization, and financing private sector investment. Dennis Igawa for UBC Business.